Welcome to the upper frequency line. This is a recording of a live connection session with Eva and Therese. Please give yourself time to sit undisturbed during the connection. Sit comfortably with closed eyes or looking softly into the distance.
What's today's date? 27th.
Today, 27th of September. What do we have going on tonight? Just checking out the field.
For me, it feels like in the field like a downhill and you're starting a snowball up at the top.
Oh, okay.
And it's rolling down, the excitement of it and the speed,
Okay.
and the joy and the laughter of watching it. And it's not just one big snowball. It feels like it's going to be lots of other small snowballs, and they're just going to hit down the bottom, knock down the target.
Yeah, there certainly is quite a lot of excitement in the field. It's almost like a nervous tension as well.
Yeah, I can agree. I think there needs to be some caution taken to not to get caught up in that that nervousness, because I think you could spin up in it quite easily.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the line, the frequency line, and see what's happening there. Well, that's interesting. The space of today's space on the line feels like a large rectangle, with people in it, like a family photo almost. So it's like a a square space that enlarges or zooms in, gets larger as I how should I say, approach the line, the level. It enlarges, like you, almost like like a window gets bigger as you get closer.
I felt like my first feeling was that it's a bit in my face.
Yeah. So it's like a window or an opening like a window that you can step into, is the feeling. Like a frame that you can step into, and so as you step in, you are in the other dimension. That is very exciting, actually.
It is.
It's like, ooh, it's just a step away.
Yep.
It's still slightly blurry in the window. Like what's through the frame is slightly blurry. It hasn't completely taken shape yet, I think. But as opposed to before, all the other times, we've been sort of building the structure itself. This is more like, okay, now we have the whole program is there. Now we're kind of building or populating the program. Like as in putting in the contents.
Yeah.
As opposed to the infrastructure. That's actually really exciting.
Yeah.
And with that, there is also that sense of exhilaration. So both in the larger field and here at the frequency line, it's kind of a bit of the same kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And the feeling is like the contents can be anything you like. Like you decide what the content will be.
I'm feeling it very grounded.
So you are or you're not?
I feel I am, and it feels like it is. It feels like it doesn't feel like a door to heaven, like it's all fluffy on clouds. It's very real and grounded.
Yeah, it's just that it's out of focus because I think because we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But no, it feels very, very real. Like as in, like it could be right here in front of me.
Yeah.
On my veranda.
Yeah.
A frame to step through. Like that's how real it feels. As opposed to all the other things that has been building, they have been very clearly in the etheric.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of see-through. They are.
Yeah.
It's like all the background structures that you won't really see.
Yeah.
Once they're built, you don't really see it.
Yeah.
They're in the background, but this is very much in the foreground. Wouldn't that be interesting if suddenly tomorrow there's or maybe on the 1st of October, there's a frame, like when you step out of your house tomorrow, or on the 1st, there's like a frame to step through out there.
You go, oh wow, a new reality.
That would be kind of cool.
Just like the Truman Show.
Yeah, it's almost too much excitement.
It's nice to have the excitement though, because
yeah, but it's slightly unnerving because it's really strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what the
Have we got any more people up here first before we continue?
no, not yet. 27%. But it does look like there are some dots slightly hanging down slightly from the upper line. I'm not sure if they're part of the 27 or that have sort of dropped down a little bit, or if they are. I think they are probably. It doesn't feel like they've come from below and up. They feel more like they're sort of sagging a little bit from the line.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see about the pericardium shield. Oh, it's big again. Like yesterday, it was so close in, but now it's all the way out to the edge again, where it's been.
I'm feeling mine as a nut shape.
Oh.
Many different nuts, but
What kind of nut?
that's what I was just thinking. I can't just say nuts because there's so many different nuts. It's definitely not a cashew nut. More like a kind of like a hazelnut, maybe.
Okay.
But kind of like that. It's got that feel to it, like it's live, it's living, it's yeah, I don't know.
Mine has a bit of the shape of a crinoline, like the very sort of big round dress frames that they used back in a few centuries ago.
I'm wondering what that little shape of the top is, because I can feel that little piece.
But it's I agree. It feels very alive.
Yeah. Like it is as if I could eat it. Like it feels like it's kind of half edible. So much comfort in it.
I want to go back to the greater field. I think there's some change there now. Yeah. It's actually settled down.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's actually quite a round shape. I wonder if that's your nut shape. Here's the nut shape coming through into the greater field.
Yeah. Oh, this, you know, it feels so much in my heart that the shield is coming through in the bigger field. There's a beautiful emotional feeling to that. I think that could have something to do with the connection with other people, or the sharing of it, or something like that. I
Yeah.
think that there's a really, really strong emotional, loving feeling with that.
Mm. Yeah, it's a very heart resonating, but not just heart. It's actually the whole sort of heart field, which is much bigger than the heart. Resonating feeling. So actually, not just the pericardium shield, but the heart field as well.
Yeah.
Which is in the greater field, it feels like it's expanding to be the whole greater field as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like they are almost like they're sort of immersed in each other, and sort of the same size. All of them, they're like different layers of the same size, which means very big, considering how big the greater field is.
Yeah.
But yeah, because previously it's felt more like three different things.
Yeah.
But now they've actually superimposed on each other and occupying the same space.
Yeah. And there's more
They're
to come, I think.
they're slightly outside one of the other. One is slightly smaller, and the next one's slightly bigger, and the next one slightly bigger. But
which one do
they're
you feel
actually
mostly
inside
connected
each
to?
other.
Do you feel more connected to one of them?
It's probably more that the pericardium shield is the smaller one, smallest one, so it feels closer. So it's more immediate, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe also more tangible because it's the most physical.
Yeah.
And then the heart field is slightly more etheric, and the greater field is even more etheric. So that might be the feel, the difference in the feel of it. But it feels very nice, very good to have them all in the same.
Yeah.
Just like our own field has a number of different layers. Feels like they've all come together. The three. So in a way, that means that they have integrated. They've integrated into each other and into me and you. So now it all feels very stable, very in place.
Yeah, it's like a trinity. They all needed.
Yeah.
They're all important. They all need to be there.
Yeah. It's interesting though, these three, as far as I can tell, it's the pericardium shield, It's the heart field and the greater field, but the line isn't actually in it. It's still, a bit separate with its frame and the blurry contents.
Yeah.
But we have a couple of days left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.